just frizzing it up like crazy, frizzing it and frizzing it and frizzing it, and I don't know, whatever else you're doing to style it, and then, well, I mean, at least this one's practical, right? At least you could use it for something.
Dạ, con.
Hey, what's up? Today we're going to be doing another World's Worst Hair. We haven't done this in a while. This is where we look at people whose haircuts have done them shame. I'm not here to make people feel bad about their hair, but I am here to give you advice on how to make your hair look better so you don't have to feel bad about it. All right, let's get into it. First, we got this guy right here. Wow, well, at least you wore a suit and tie. It really complements that droopy unicorn horn you have. What is that thing? Oh, it's like a little elastic around there and it's been braided. It doesn't even look like it was braided. It looks like he sat there and twisted it for hours until it just got real greasy from his finger. Apparently this guy's a real degenerate, okay? So we don't have to be nice to him. Apparently he got charged for like doing something to elders or something like that. And it was because he was like, this was on like World's Worst Roommates or I don't know. Some sort of show. Apparently he's a piece of crap. Just saying. Sometimes looking at someone's hair is all you need to know. And what kills me too is this guy has a perfect hairline. Look how good his hairline is. And he decided to hold on to this one piece of hair. What? This guy wishes he could make a little tiny braid in the front, okay? He wishes he had your hairline. This guy's using spray-on hair for some reason. And you're there, look, he wishes he could have a little tiny braid on the front of his forehead. Look how good that would look. I don't think that'll look good on anyone, actually. Someone compared this guy to the Woolly Willy. He might have actually just glued some of this powder stuff onto his forehead. I think it's funny also that he stopped his hairline like way back here. It's like he wanted to have more hair, but he didn't want it to be unrealistic, okay? He was like, I can't just pop back in with a full head of hair, okay? It's got to slowly grow back, and then one day I'll just come in and I'll be like, guys, my hair, it grew back. It's a miracle. The plan has been set in motion. And then I'll get one of these ponytails. It's going to be so cool. Droopy unicorn horn. Droopy horn on my forehead. Yeah. This one's kind of funny. This was a boxing match, and somehow this guy got his hair knocked off the top of his head. Does that count as a KO? Like, you should get extra points if you hit a guy so hard that his hair comes off of his head. It doesn't even look like it was a toupee. It looks like this guy's hair legit like ripped off of the top of his head. What happened there? Did he win the fight at least? Oh man, that is embarrassing. But if you did wear a toupee to your fight, you gotta know better, okay? You gotta know that thing's not staying on. He was like, the glue said it was waterproof. My sweat shouldn't be making it come off. Oh, yeah, you win. I'm going home. Oh, what about this guy here? Nice and colorful. He's just doing what he can with what he has left. But also, you're giving me super creepy vibes, dude. This guy looks like he should be driving an ice cream truck that nobody should ever go near. It's like the real life Sweet Tooth. Yeah, creeping me out, man. The hair's bad enough, and then you did the eyeliner and mascara, and now you're driving an ice cream truck around town. Oh, here's one. Oh, wow. I think this is another sports team manager or something, like a coach for a team. I don't know. I'm not big into sports, and even if I was, I don't think I would know every single coach or anything like that. I don't think I'd care that much. But not saying that you shouldn't. I don't know who this person is. All I know is he's got really bad hair. What happened to this hairline? It's like his hair got scared and just like it all at once got like really scared and like jumped back. So could you not terrify my hair? My hairline keeps getting further and further back every time I get a jump scare. Actually, one person commented on Reddit and explained this one perfectly. Looks like Conan O'Brien after surviving a Looney Tunes style explosion. Yes, that actually describes it perfectly. A little bit more out of shape Conan O'Brien, but yeah. But you know, we were actually talking about this one on the live stream, twitch.tv/FluffeeForTheWin. You're missing out on a lot of fun over there. Go follow now. And then we brought up this guy here next with his wonderful beard, although some of the people in the chat thought this one might be AI generated. That's not the point. The point is I was able to take this man's beard and this man's bad hair, and I was able to fix it. You see? Boom. Actually, that was my first attempt at fixing it, okay? First attempt, didn't go great. I don't know why the hair went like mega purple. I was also about to leave stream and I was like trying to do this really fast. So you should be amazed at how awesome this looks because it was done in about 30 seconds. But you know what? I came to the conclusion that that wasn't the way to fix his hair. This is the way to fix his hair. Boom. Did it. You take that beard, you flip it around, you put it on this man's head. He's got that Don King looking. He looks like Bill Clinton mixed with Don King. Yep, that's Bill King. Donnie Bill. I don't know. I had a name for it in the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/FluffeeForTheWin, in case you didn't know. I did have a funnier joke for that, but I forgot. You just had to be there for the live stream, okay? We plan videos, we play games, we do a lot of fun stuff. Let's build up our numbers over there. But seriously, we have a lot of fun over there at twitch.tv/FluffeeForTheWin, and I stream nightly now. Every single night I'm over there playing some games or doing some stupid stuff like this. Here's an attempt at covering up a bald spot. Dude, I'm sorry, but people still know you're bald. This, like, can't be a human from our planet, right? Like, that's gotta be an alien from another galaxy. No person on Earth would think that this looks good, right? You tied the two sides of your hairline together like this. Like, people aren't going to be like, wow, I think it's crazy that guy's hair only grows in a triangle shape on top of his head. Oh, at least spread it out so it looks like it's kind of, but then I guess it gets too thin. And, oh, you know what? Just shave your head bald. Actually, maybe just go back to your home planet. Maybe Earth just isn't the place for you. You know what? He actually blends in quite nicely at Earth. If he just goes and shops at Walmart and stuff like that, then people are just going to be like, oh, another eccentric Earth thing. Like this hair here. Look, that person is definitely from Earth, but I don't know why they did their hair like this. What is she holding in her hand? Is that a lock of her hair in her hand? Is that from the other side of your head? Man, what happened? It's like you let someone experiment their haircut on you. Some barber was like, hey, can I try something new? And you're like, sure, I'm not going to ask any questions. And then they just did this to you. And now, what are you in? It looks like you're in a courtroom or something. Are you in court suing them? That's where you should be. You should be suing your barber right now. What do we got here? Look, actually, I don't see much wrong with this, okay? This is a guy, I mean, the hairline isn't great, but I mean, he can't help that. That's just his genetics. At least he didn't try to tie the two sides together or anything. Look, his hair's just receding. Yeah, you know, you should probably cut a little shorter. The more I look at him, it's like he's wearing like some sort of helmet. Like he's wearing a helmet, but the face visor isn't down. You know, it's like some sort of Star Wars-esque helmet made out of hair. Man, he's just so happy. I appreciate how happy this guy is, okay? I like it. Can I just ask a quick question, though? Why does Josh Hartnett's hair look like crap in every 90s movie he's in? It looks like he put his head into a blender and he was like, is this the look you're going for, director? It's like this kid could never show up on set on time. He would just roll out of bed and they'd be like, okay, well, I guess we're just going with the bedhead look. The greasy, haven't showered in 3 days bedhead look. We call it the Josh Hartnett. It's that look you get when, you know, you don't want to spend money on a haircut, so you give your toddler a pair of scissors and you say, just go at it, cut your own hair. It's crazy, man. No one's hair should be that bad. You know, it just shows how much of a heartthrob he really was. He didn't even have to do his hair. Here's one. Ho! Ho! Man, that must have taken a lot of styling gel. I just see a rooster is all I keep seeing. When I see this hair, I just keep hearing like a rooster in my head. You look like you should be eating seed out of someone's hand. You should be waking people up way too early in the morning by screaming. Here's a new police officer. And you will respect his authority. I mean, can someone please just tell this guy to get a haircut before he goes out there and tries to bust perps? Please, look at him. He's so happy. I'd like to think that his hair just fell in front of his face and he didn't know. He was like, oh, can we retake the picture? And they're like, nah, that's good. Don't worry, that'll be there forever. Oh, man, you got to just go like this. Just put it to the side or something. I don't know, man. A hat would be good. Although if that hair was on Josh Hartnett, dang, he would be able to rock it. Just saying. It's a choice. I don't know if he chose that or if that's just how he woke up. Oh, wait, I found a future picture of him. Look, now he's been on the force for many years and he's learned to spread out his bangs. His very thin bangs. Man, don't hang on to the tiny little thin hairs on the front of your forehead. It just, it looks so bad. It looks like someone took a little Sharpie and like tried to fill in the hair for you on your forehead. Do you think these cops, like this guy here, goes around like busting people with like amazing heads of hair? Like he'll find some guy, like some Fabio kind of guy, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, well, looks like you got something in your pocket there." And Fabio's like, "You planted that, man. You planted it." He's like, "Yeah, that's what a full head of hair douchebag like you would say." This one's apparently for one of those slap competitions. Wow. So that's what happens when you get hit in the head for multiple times for no reason. Those competitions are the worst. They're ridiculous. I'm just glad he dyed his mustache blonde, or else I'd be like, wow, what a bad haircut. What is going on here? You need to grow your beard bigger if you're in one of those slapping competitions, right? That little tiny mustache isn't saving your face. It's like, you know what happened to this boxer here? I hope that happens to him in this competition. And then he can just start over with the whole thing, especially if the mustache comes off in the competition. That would be for the best for everyone. And now I got a couple videos. First, I just want to bring this guy back. He was in one of my past, I think it was one of the You're Stupid videos. He needs to come back because he has the worst, best hair. It's good hair, but it's non-functional.
Yeah. Trai bị hở bạn. Dạ, con.
The way he like prepared his head to spin, like, this is the big one. This is the one that always gets it out of my eyes for at least 5 seconds. Dude, you need like a hair tie or something if you're going to be there, okay? I said this before. I think it's ridiculous that you move the hair out of your eyes and then you flicked it. You need some better functioning hair is what you need, okay? It looks good. I love it. But you're flicking your hair all over the place. You're going to get hair and all this food. Like, every time you go like this, it's probably just like poofs of hair. Just like little hair explosions going everywhere. Get this guy a hairnet, a haircut, or a hair tie. That's what he needs. Or all three. Here's an artist that made basically this woman's hair into art. Check this out. Isn't that bad for your hair? It's amazing that he can do this, but that's got to be really bad for your hair, right? Just frizzing it up like crazy, frizzing it and frizzing it and frizzing it, and I don't know, whatever else you're doing to style it. And then what do you do after? Just shave it off? Do you take a shower? How do you get that out? It looks cool, though. It's a really cool lion haircut. What she should do is like wear a jacket and then like put it around her head like this, and then just have the head, like her hair sticking out, and be like walking around like a giant bobblehead. I mean, this guy's got a whole bunch of different designs he's done. I wonder if this is one of his here. Look, this is another, I guess, art piece hair. Oh, yeah, there we go. Well, I mean, at least this one's practical, right? At least you could use it for something. Oh, yeah, get that bucket. Look at that. He's available for rent from Home Depot if you have any projects you need to do in your backyard or anything. He's there. He can lift about 1.5 pounds. I bet you there's nothing in that bucket. Fill it with some water or something, and then let's see how this thing holds up. I'll be more impressed if there's an actual spike of hair actually in between there, okay? Because I know most of that's not your hair. All right, dude? You're not fooling me. I know it's not really your hair. Again, you see, the lion looked kind of cool, sure, but what purpose does it serve? At least this one over here, you know what? They're both stupid. There's just, don't do it. You just don't need this kind of, I guess you do it for the video views, right? He clearly did it so he can make a video of him walking around with a crane attached to the top of his head. Little crane operator sitting in his brain, sitting there controlling it. That's what I picture. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. That's world's worst hair. And now I'm going to figure out what we're going to do for the next video. Go check me out over on Twitch. That is a direct order. Also, over on Twitter, I've been posting more, and on TikTok, I've been posting more. Go check out all my socials. I've been doing actual stuff over there lately. It's crazy. Oh, and other than that, come up to your screen real quick. I got something to whisper in your ear. Come here. You're my best friend. Boop. You didn't know you were my best friend, did you? You subscribed to my channel? Instantly my best friend.